What's up guys, it's Zach here this week because Joe Tomlinson is off making vlogs for his personal channel. So I have had to step up to the We Need to Talk plate. The show where we cover football on the internet over the past 7 days. 7 days which has seen Chris Hemsworth show why he's an actor and not a footballer.
You're on.
Raheem Sterling compare himself to a pigeon. And one Charlton fan who left his team a little worse for wear. But anyway, this week we need to talk about the Chelsea curse. Now, if you've been living under a rock, you may not have heard the news that Gonzalo Higuain has signed for Chelsea. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, we'll come to see in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, a good thing, please. However, he was given the number 9 shirt, a number 9 shirt that was last worn by Alvaro Morata, and the less said about that, the better. However, there's been a list going around apparently about this Chelsea number 9 curse, which involves some names such as Kesman. Now, it wasn't great. He scored like 7 goals in 41 games, but you know, that's fair enough. Crespo, he was actually okay. They've also put Khalid Boularus, who was a right back, so why are we counting him? They've also put in Steve Sidwell, who was a midfielder. Di Santo, I'll give you that one. He didn't score a goal for Chelsea in his entire career. Fair enough. Torres, again, not great. Falcao, I mean, yep, fair enough. And Morata. Now look, I see what you're getting at. However, if anyone actually believes that a curse is on the number 9 Chelsea shirt at Stamford Bridge, you're nearly as bad as those Liverpool fans that believed the shadow had crossed the line and so they should have beaten Manchester City. Now, I see the point you guys are trying to make. However, let's be honest, it's complete bullshit. Most of the strikers that didn't perform well at Chelsea that wore the number 9 shirt were either injured or coming back from injury. That's Fernando Torres for you. Or they weren't doing well when we signed them. I mean, we signed Falcao on loan with him having just scored 4 goals all season in all competitions for Manchester United. We weren't expecting him to light up the bridge. And as for Alvaro Morata, well, he even swapped shirt numbers to 29 and became more shit. So I don't know what point you're trying to make there. I do feel bad for him because he was actually really good before his injury to his back. All we can hope for is that Gonzalo Higuain is our Prince Charming and can break this so-called curse that is haunting Stamford Bridge. Or otherwise, I actually might start believing it because I don't have an excuse for him. Prince in Charming and can break this...
No, Prince Charming.
In Charming, fuck. No! We move on to the good, the bad and the ugly, and we kick it off with the good. I never thought I'd say this, but it has to be Jonathan Walters for spreading awareness about bowel cancer. Unfortunately, Walters lost his mum to this cancer when she was only 40 years old, and with Walters getting nearer to this age, he decided to test himself in case it was passed down genetically. In a succession of tweets, Walters explained how he had to prepare for a colonoscopy, which basically means getting a camera shoved up your bottom to see how your bowels are. During his preparation, he explained how he had to drink a liquid that tasted like orange flavour cat piss mixed with toilet cleaner, and that it felt like a nuclear bomb was going off inside his stomach. Thankfully, all the tests have been okay for Walters so far, and although he did do it in a comedic sense on Twitter, and it actually made me laugh quite a few times, he did say how colonoscopies and bowel cancer aren't actually a joke, and that they can be prevented quite easily just with some simple awareness. There isn't actually too much to say more about this, but I thought it was a really good thing that Walters has done here, and he's kind of stopping a stigma that a lot of young men and men in general have around colonoscopies. And if you'd like to find out more, we'll leave a link in the description below. On to the bad now, and it can only be one man and one man only. Step forward, Aboubakar Kamara, who has yet again been involved in another fight. Now, if you didn't know, Kamara was banned from Fulham's training ground after getting into a bust-up with Mitrovic after they performed some yoga. So take that how you will, and then decided to come back a couple of days later to talk to the CEO of Fulham. After being told no, that the CEO did not want to see him and that the security guards did not let him into the facilities, he actually fought a security guard and caused ABH, which means now he's been arrested by the police. On top of that, he caused criminal damage and the club have now banned him from all club activities, meaning we probably won't see him in a Fulham shirt ever again. And if you think back to how this started, it was all because he missed a penalty. This week, the ugly has to go to Cristiano Ronaldo. And before all the Ronaldo fanboys start going at me saying, oh, you're a Messi fanboy, blah, 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 hear me out. This week, Ronaldo pleaded guilty to tax fraud, accepting a €19 million fine and a 2-year suspended sentence. Now, people at home may think this is fine, but it's not. Now, just because Cristiano Ronaldo is this superstar and a great footballer doesn't mean he should be treated differently to every other person in the world. He should pay his taxes just like everyone else. But if we put that aside, along with the fact that he won't be going to prison because it's a non-violent offence, Ronaldo, who broke the law, was walking into and out of that courtroom like he was a new signing at a new club. He's legit smiling his arse off and putting up his thumb in photos. Come on, man, it's ridiculous. And anyone that's saying that Messi also broke the law, it would be the same thing committing tax fraud, yes, you are right. However, Messi wasn't grinning like a Cheshire cat who was walking into Fashion Week. Come on, man, have a bit of respect. Cheshire, Cheshire, Cheshire. Good God. FD Ultras time. Ooh. And Joe last week said for you guys to give your suggestions for this man right here. How are you feeling, Michael?
I'm feeling so nervous. This is maybe the most nervous I've ever been in the FD studio. The opinions of you guys just...
all that matters.
They keep me up at night.
Michael, the first one with 148 likes.
Wow. That's popular.
It is popular. The most liked comment. Ada5.
Ada5, I don't know that guy.
Michael McCubbin is the type of guy to score and apologise to the other team.
Oh, wow. You know what, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. I do often apologise during football and it's to my detriment. So, yeah, I think that's pretty spot on, actually.
You apologised to #Jacko, didn't you?
I did apologise to #Jacko, but, you know, I think that was the right thing to do, considering I had, you know, tripped him up from behind. So, probably that's normal, isn't it? I mean, that's just not being a dick.
Michael McCubbin is the type of guy to say thank you to a door that automatically opens.
Now that's something I don't do. That's stupid. I'm not an idiot. I'm actually a relatively intelligent guy.
What did you get in your GCSEs?
I got 7 A's and 3 B's, I think, and maybe a C or 2. No A stars though, I was pissed off about that.
Yeah. I got 1A. Namish says Michael McCubbin is the type of guy to donate his chest hair to Doogie.
Oh, well, I mean, we both have the same... Yeah, I both have a lot of chest hair. I think Doogie maybe has more. I can vouch for that. Doogie's chest hair actually encroaches on his neck more than mine does, and that's something. That's saying something because mine does a little bit. I'd say in terms of general front hair, I might win because my stomach hair is quite bad. But I don't know. I haven't seen Doogie's stomach in a long time.
Do you want to see it?
Nah.
Do you want to show the camera?
What? You want to show the camera?
Yeah,
my stomach hair?
Don't, no.
No, I don't want to show my stomach hair because it will scar you for life. I'm not going to do it.
Good God.
Shall I do it? No.
McCubbin is the type of guy to get pissed on sparkling water.
Ooh.
You do like a few drinks, don't you?
I am a little bit of a lightweight, but I don't get pissed on sparkling water. In fact, sparkling water is for a hangover, isn't it? Sparkling water is good for a hangover.
I mean, I've seen you have one beer and been a state.
Yeah, I can get in a state from a beer, but I usually stay at that level for the rest of the time.
You do. There is videos and photos we have, which I don't know if you'll let us use, but
we'll see. We'll see that. We'll see in the edit whether I allow him to use those. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to get pissed on sparkling water because it would be very cheap.
McCubbin, the type of guy to do a ceremony before he shaves.
Oh, well, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. If I could, I would, but often I'm too disorganised.
100%.
But I do have this. I only shave every 3 or 4 months, like clean shave here.
Okay, I thought you went down below.
Down below. I mean, no, that's none of your business. But I mean, there's definitely no ceremony for that. But I don't do a ceremony unless you count doing the prep. as a ceremony, maybe.
It's got to be. The music on in the background, everything.
I should have music on the
Make it a whole thing, Michael, mate.
Yeah, I should. I might do that. That could be like an idea for my channel, couldn't it? Because
Everyone's starting a channel at the moment.
So maybe I should do a shaving channel, or like, don't know, something like that.
Should we end it there?
Yeah.
So that's the end of FD Ultras for this week. Thank you guys for all your comments in the comments section, because where else would you put them? Apart from maybe like Twitter or something. Michael, what do you think of them?
Two of them were good. The others were okay.
You've let him down.
I mean, it's all right. It's okay.
Thank you for coming, Michael. Anyway, next week, Joe Tomlinson will step up to the plate. So leave your comments. Joe is the type of guy too. Or be creative, make your own one. And maybe I'll read them to him. Maybe Michael will read them to him.
Nice.
Maybe
I'll read them to him.
Doogie will read them to him. Yeah, the Ultras have let me down. You call yourself Ultras. You're bloody prawn sandwich brigade over here.
Bait watch time, ladies and gentlemen. Jellub, myself, roll that intro. Now, even though Joe Tomlinson is not here, I've kept Adam Templeman in check. And from what I've seen, there is no clickbait on FD or EFD. And the closest one may be the most embarrassing injury ever. That was on FDFC's Sevens. But he is getting better, and that injury did look like it really hurt. But that is nowhere near the cream of the crop, as the Mirror released this headline. Get ready. Arsenal hero Thierry Henry facing Monaco sack after just 3 months in charge. Now, that's not actually that bad. It's not that bad at all. However, it's what they said in the article, which is the real bait. The paper claim that Henry will be told in the next 48 hours that he is surplus to requirements, with former boss Leonardo Jardim in line for a shock return. Yes, that's right. Monaco's former manager, who the club sacked, is in line to get the job again. Explain that to me, please. The same man who is learning to ski at this very moment, and who's also been linked to the Leicester job. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. In line for So that's the end of We Need to Talk this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you go over and follow us on our social medias at Zach Jellub, Instagram, Twitter. And why not go check out Joe Tomlinson's very own vlog? It features me. So, you know, your day's only going to get better. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like.